In a quiet village, surrounded by green fields and dusty roads, there lived a man named Mr. Anderson. He was hardworking, respected, and known for his wisdom. But despite all his good qualities, he carried a heavy worry in his heart: his only son, Ethan. Ethan was a good boy, but terribly lazy and careless. He spent his days wandering around the village, chatting with friends, wasting time by the river, and never lifting a finger to help his father. No matter how many times Mr. Anderson advised him, nothing changed. One evening, as the sun dipped into the horizon, Mr. Anderson decided it was time to teach his son a lesson he would never forget. He called out, "Ethan, come here for a moment." Ethan walked in, wondering what his father wanted now. Mr. Anderson pointed at the cupboard and said gently, "Son, there is an old watch inside. Bring it to me." Ethan fetched the watch and handed it over. It looked simple, not too shiny or new. Mr. Anderson examined it and said, "Now take this watch to the marketplace. Ask everyone you meet how much they think it is worth." Ethan was confused. But obliged. He walked to the market and showed the watch to shopkeepers and strangers. One man said, 500 rupees. Another replied, maybe 1,000. Someone else offered only 800. Everyone had a different guess, and no one agreed with each other. Ethan returned home and said, "Father, everyone gave me different prices." Mr. Anderson smiled calmly. "All right, put the watch back in the cupboard." Ethan was even more confused now. Was this some kind of test? But he didn't ask questions. The next morning, his father called him again. "Bring the same watch," he instructed. After Ethan placed it in his hands, Mr. Anderson said with a serious tone, "Go to the market again, but this time, don't ask about the price of the watch. Ask people the value of the time inside this watch." Ethan blinked in confusion. The time inside the watch? What does that even mean? But his father's face told him he must obey. So he went. When he asked people, "How much is the time inside this watch worth?" Some laughed at him. Some said, "Are you crazy?" Others waved him away, thinking he was wasting their time. Feeling embarrassed and foolish, Ethan almost gave up until he reached a small shop at the end of the market. Inside was an elderly watchmaker named Mr. Thompson, quietly repairing old clocks. Ethan repeated the same strange question. The old man stopped his work, looked up, and smiled warmly. "My boy," he said softly, "you cannot put a price on time." Ethan's eyes widened. Mr. Thompson continued, "You may offer millions, but you can't buy back even 1 second of your life. Time is the most precious thing you own, yet you cannot see it, touch it, or save it. That is why you must use it wisely." Ethan stood silently, absorbing every word. "Everyone," the old man said, "rich or poor, young or old, gets the same 24 hours each day. The difference between success and failure lies only in how we spend those hours." For the first time, Ethan felt something shift inside him, a spark of understanding. He thanked Mr. Thompson and ran home. He found his father waiting for him. "Father," he said breathlessly. The old watchmaker explained everything. "Time cannot be bought. It is priceless." Mr. Anderson placed a gentle hand on his son's shoulder and smiled with pride. "That is the lesson I wanted you to learn." From that day onward, Ethan's life changed. He stopped wasting his mornings. He stopped wandering aimlessly. He began helping his father, learning new skills, and using every hour with purpose. He finally understood that time is the real wealth of life, and once lost, it never returns. Friends, time is free, but it is priceless. You cannot buy it. You cannot store it. You cannot stop it. You can only use it wisely. So, start today, because every second matters.